Hello folks, welcome to another Bitcoin market analysis by Inspocrypto. What should I say? I mean, you see, SPY is lifting up, SPX is lifting up, DXY is finally just going down, and Bitcoin is not doing anything, really just anything. The algos are buying right now, and that's it. It's so hard to see that. I mean, I know bear markets. That's not a bear market. That's a I'm dying market. that's so bored. That's so boring. That's so wow. Just wow. I'm speechless. I'm really speechless. I mean, also SPX not doing absolutely anything right now just because of DXY and SPY, and that's it. That's it. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I stopped to hedge now because, at certain moment, you can't hedge all the time when the price maintains neutral. It's not making any progress to the upside or to the downside. So it does make sense to feed the centralized exchanges with fees. So I close my short now, and I'm praying that Bitcoin is going to do anything. But you see, I mean, SPY, DXY, they are doing something. Bitcoin, nothing, just really absolutely nothing. And yeah, maybe it's time really to to go back to equities. I really don't know, but it's not amusing me at all. Absolutely not. It's just wow. Just wow. It doesn't feel good to long Bitcoin, to be honest. It really doesn't feel good. Even you see these guys here generating green candles, and you see here it's while these guys are generating green candle, Bitcoin is distributing. They are selling more. And you say, what? Why? If you want to follow them. But no, of course, the algos, just because SPY DXY is retracing, of course the algos are selling on Bitcoin. And we don't have any buyers. The only buyers are the algos, it seems. We don't have any buyers. That's it. No more money here, but at the same time, doing everything to maintain 19K. Absolutely everything. That's pain in the ass for bulls and bears at the same time. That's just crazy, just really crazy. So let us go and check what the market could happen next. Let us figure out if it's going to make $50 up or $50 down. And that's it. I mean, it's not wondering me that leverage ratio is making new all-time highs, because that's the only thing you can have here. So let us see. I've mentioned that. I tweeted weights ratio 30 days moving average lifting up. It's an indication they are preparing the next big move to the downside. Still hoping we can go a little bit more up, maybe hitting 20K, at least, for example, 20K, and then okay, let us go down. I don't care anymore, but do something. Jesus, you are an asset. You have to be dynamic. That's so crazy. Weights ratio yesterday just closed at 50, so indicating very high at the moment. So they are sending Bitcoins to spot exchanges. And that's why the weights ratio 30 days moving average is lifting up, indicating we will see bigger sell pressure. And that's what's going to happen next, it seems. Let us go forward. That's our weights ratio 30 hours moving average, but let me refresh the site first. So now, well, what we see here is actually weights ratio lifted up, declined, and lifted up, hitting 90, but it didn't break the 90, so it maintained below, and now it's declining, hitting 88, so still too high. And we can see that what happened. I mean, they went up, 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 and now it's declining, and up, 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 price down, down, up, 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 now down, down, down. Or at least we had this leg to the downside, and that's it. While, you know, stablecoin supply unchanged, nothing happened, and stablecoin reserves, that was a little bit my hope to see, oh, it's lifting up, so maybe these guys want, yeah, that's it. It seems that was it. That was the whole party. At the same time, I'm really tired now to hedge all the time, because Bitcoin is not doing anything, absolutely anything. I will start to make a 5 minutes market analysis if that continues. That's so crazy. So yeah, let us go forward and check what's happening to the flow activity. Maybe we see there something that would be interesting. Well, interesting. We received 6 million in stablecoins just close before we started to lift up. Nothing big, but just before 2,000 bitcoins as well. While afterwards 1,500 bitcoins were just outflow activity here, indicating 1,500 at the same time, and another 1,100 bitcoins afterwards, and so on and so forth. So it seems even those 2,000 bitcoins are already they went out. That's it. I mean, we are not talking about big, that's the biggest, 2,000 bitcoins in 1 hour. That's it. No stable coins coming in. No, sometimes I think they are not doing anything just to wait that someone is selling to have a bigger dip, but at the same time we have a lot of volume to the downside, so they need volume to go down. Otherwise it's not going to happen. We are not breaking to the downside. We are not breaking to the upside. We are not doing anything. And at the moment, doesn't look like we will see a bigger price action at the moment. At least related here. I mean, yeah, the gaps. We have more inflows than outflows. And that's why even the Bitcoin reserves on centralized exchanges are lifting up. We'll see that afterwards. But that's it. That's really it. It's crazy, but it is what it is. Let us go forward. The only thing that's really pumping like hell is the leverage ratio. Maybe we should start to create a token related to the leverage ratio. Just imagine we would have just a token where you can make bets on the leverage ratio. I mean, that would be extreme. I would be extremely maxi of leverage ratio then. I would be bullish, moon next, moon. But that would be an idea. If you have right now you are listening and watching my analysis and thinking, Inspo, that's the idea to make billions, contact me. We can do it. Because yeah, that's the only thing that's going up really hard and constantly. I mean, it's not making any big breaks. It's always up and up and up. It would be nice, just imagine, to connect the leverage ratio, the estimated leverage ratio, with the token. You know, like BT and BOTI, or how these assets call. The future ETF, the one for longs and the other one for shorts, the same but related to leverage ratio. Funding rate lifted up a lot while the price went down. then they reacted, then they started to lift up in the price once again, then they are lifting up once again. Even we had here this little shakeout. I mean, that's a shakeout, even a little one, but you know. So if we take a look, open interest declined and lifting up. Why it declined? Well, leverage, funding rate up, price down, liquidated, you know. Leverage ratio is the asset. It's just up, making new all-time highs all the time. I mean, we are making all-time highs, but just with leverage ratio all the time. And I can understand that, because without any kind of volatility, it makes sense. I mean, this price action is just, I don't know. I mean, you know, it's not really exciting. So if you want to make some money with that, you need a higher leverage. Otherwise, it's not possible. Stablecoins. How much is that? 72 millions. Peanuts. Just peanuts. While, yeah, the funding rate maintained, so it's not saying anything. Even here, bitcoins. Inflows derivative, 2,000 bitcoins. Peanuts. It's not the same like here, for example, 4,000, 4,500, almost 5,000. No, just maximum 2,000 bitcoins today. It's Tuesday. I mean, that's how the whole week started. Nothing happening. Just really nothing. Only the leverage ratio. Jesus. It's crazy. It's just crazy. But yeah, that's it. I mean, open interest maintaining. As you see, we are still relatively low from, of course, our all-time high. We were on the right way, on the, just, you know, we went here. That was a really interesting June. That was June level, where I thought, okay, that could be maybe be a good sign, but afterwards we are maintaining right now, so not happening anything. Something will happen. I don't have any doubts. It will happen. Maybe trigger tomorrow with the economic events, or this week in general. Everything is possible, but it doesn't make sense. I mean, you know, a market has to move on. But it seems nobody wants to make anything now. They are just maintaining and checking what could happen next. It's really crazy. That's Binance. Funding rate. Crazy. At least we can see that the leverage ratio is not lifting up like the aggregated one. So Binance, it seems it's not the main driver of this high leverage ratio. And open interest is lifting up. So it looks healthy for me. However, lifting up, indicating they're expecting we will go down. If we check, we will go up. If we check, for example, just blockchain whispers, I mean, that's extremely bearish in my opinion. That's really extremely bearish. 2.2 billions against or versus 763 millions. That's crazy. That's just, in my opinion, it's absolutely crazy. And my sense is saying, Inspo, you can't long that. It doesn't make any sense to long that. Bulls are, I don't know, ill or whatever. They are not doing anything. Bears are just chilling, waiting. I mean, they are in command, it seems. And look that. I mean, they are accumulating longs. If you want to push up very hard to the downside, it would make sense to maintain a little bit the level, to get 2.5 billion or 2.8 billion, and then let's go. That's it. Oh, I need the spin today. Give me blue. Kingfisher, give me... no, not again. Okay, let me check. No, yeah, okay. But however, so that's really hard. What? Wow. What they are doing, in my opinion, that's even worse than just to crash the market, in my opinion, because nobody feels attracted just to buy that. So Binance, 20,000. I mean, that could be a magnet, because but of course we need stablecoins at least, or something that give us the opportunity to drive the market to 20,000. At the moment it doesn't look like. So here 20,100 would be extremely cool. The next one would be at 16k, so I think 20,000 would make more sense. And that's not bearish. As we know, 20,000, that's a very usual price action where we flip back to the downside afterwards. Oh, look. Okay, it's almost 1-to-1, almost. Less, I mean, we have here on FTX less liquidations than before, but we can see someone is on FTX and Binance shorting with relatively high leverage. A lot of people, it seems. We have here a gap. We don't have the volume like on Binance here, but the longs look similar. So the structure, I would say, okay, that's failing, but this one, absolutely. So, question is, I can imagine, push up very hard to 20,000 once again. Just a scam pump, like they did several times already. We need to see. I'm still not convinced, to be honest. That's it. Let us go forward. So let us see what's happening here. Well, we have here, of course, we can see FTX extremely bullish. They are just all the time distributing. Even Binance, or the aggregated, then it lifted up, declined very hard, and it's lifting up once again, but not big at all. Really, absolutely not big at all. Bitcoin collateral also lifting up, and stablecoin collateral futures not really lifting up. So it looks from trend much more negative, indicating they are shorting. That's something that's wondering me a little bit. Let us go forward. That's Binance right now, and Binance, you can see, also not really accumulating, not really buying more than selling. So also here not happening anything. Bitfenix, well, Bitfenix were maintaining, very brave, and now also started to sell. Not big at all, absolutely not. And well, I mean, Coinbase is at least the last one, the last bull in the space that's pushing and pushing and pushing. Unfortunately, not big enough. Absolutely not big enough. And yeah, that's it. One thing that's also very interesting, the blog.co. Visit the website, because it's the only one that's illustrating the last reports of the CME because the CME is different, as you can imagine, than other, for example, other platforms. So they release once in a week, I don't know exactly, or every 2 weeks, not sure right now, a report about, for example, related to Bitcoin futures, about the volume of the balances they have. And I have tweeted about that hedge funds are reducing their longs now, and these guys are really accurate. So by almost, it doesn't sound a lot, but it is 100 millions, while rising and just buying more shorts from 685 to 830 right now. So a little bit more, almost 120 millions. I would be extremely careful. Just if we see such kind of scam pump, for example, something, I don't think it's going to happen, but in case of, maintain calm. Really maintain calm. Because as mentioned, these guys are not really, they are really accurate, seeing what's happening to the market. While, for example, these guys here, the market maker is reducing their balances and they accumulated a lot. So we need to be extremely careful. They can happen overnight, they can happen tomorrow because of the economic events, or this week in general. We need to be extremely careful. I will short, I will start to reduce my long funds and shift them more to my short. I'm not convinced that this market is going to go up to 21 or something anymore. At least without SPY short squeeze, I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. So let us see. Retailers, of course, lifting up. These guys lifting up. These guys lifting up. These guys not doing anything, absolutely not. Wondering me a little bit what these guys are doing. Market maker, as mentioned, from here to here 60,000 plus, from here to here almost 10,000. I can check how much they really, let me check. They have right now, yeah, nothing have changed. So 4,910,000 means they declined their balances by 10,000 bitcoins. We need to be extremely careful. If we see they are starting to reduce their balances, means they are sending to OTC, they are sending to centralized exchanges, derivative exchanges, and also spot exchanges. And then, you know, we are close to have a bigger bearish price action. Even this guy is not doing anything. So here everything is fine, and even the fund flows related to the market maker entities. Let us refresh the site. We will see also here not happening anything. Absolutely not happening anything. Here a little bit, but 120 bitcoins and something. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Really absolutely nothing happening here. As mentioned, from here until here, so end of September, since 3 weeks, we lifted up and reserves. Then we dumped, as mentioned just before, but not that big. At least they sent more bitcoins to centralized exchanges. So it means we have here a plus of 10k BTC. Doesn't mean, because at the same time we have outflows. It's really difficult right now to tell you how much bitcoins they already accumulated on centralized exchanges and holding there. I can't tell you that. I really don't know. Could be 30,000, 40,000. I really don't know. But when you have Bitcoin reserves on centralized exchanges lifting up, while they are taking bitcoins from spot exchanges as well, you know, okay, I can imagine we are talking about 30,000 bitcoins on the table. Well, market activity is, what should I say? I mean, it's declining more and more and more and more and more and more all the time and all the time, more and more and more. I don't see any flip here. You can see that's the MA, and it's clear what's happening. That's spot market. That's the derivative future market. It's happening exactly the same. So exchanges should bleed a lot. Even here, I mean, we had here activity. As you can see, centralized exchanges were very active. Here nothing, here nothing. Step by step, really slowly lifting up, while OTC is very active and local tops. So selling. I can't tell you why they are selling, I just can tell you they are selling. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Let us go forward. So what are exchanges doing? Well, we can see what they are doing, at least on Coinbase here, preparing sell orders between 20 and 20,500. More sell orders here, at least they introduce more bitcoins there, and that's it. I mean, nothing happening here, really nothing. Not also here, just removing some liquidity at 10,000, it makes sense, but that's it. That's really it. On Coinbase, nothing happening. Deribit, almost the same. I mean, also distributing the whole time, waiting at 18.6 or 18.7 at 20 and 20,400. That's it. So then let us go to Bitstamp. Bitstamp, also here, so you can see we have walls between 20,500 and 21k, indicating they just don't want to let the price go up too much. I mean, for my hedging, it's beautiful because I know, okay, that's great. Come on, let us go up 20,500. I can make my money with longs. Then I will push more, bring all the funds to the shorts, then go down again. But it's, I don't know, it's Binance, the Red Cross, FTX as well, just giving us the money for free. I mean, why not? Come on. We can do that all the time for the next years. Up, down, up, down, up, down, all the time. But it's crazy. At 17, some activity, something new. Someone placed their 57 bitcoins, or at least money to buy 57 bitcoins. That's crazy. I mean, they reinforce some walls. It looks like a little bit they are expecting something, but they don't know when. And Bitstamp is bullish. At least their CBD is indicating it's going up all the time, different to Deribit. Binance spot. Oh, I need to take out all these. Give me here and here. So also here, same story. A lot of liquidity waiting here. They, as you see, they absorb the wall here at 19k. They had the opportunity even to go more to the downside. Oh, they just absorb this wall here, and now it's maintaining. You can see what they are doing. Here's the price. They are here blocking and they are here blocking. While we have a lot of sell orders here to the upside. We are talking about spot. That's not perp or something. So reinforced the wall at 17k, removed a little bit liquidity. The downside, well, even here 9,900 we have another wall with 1000 bitcoins or for 1000 bitcoins, but removed instead at 12,500. Yeah, also here, that's it. That's really it. I mean, the big game here is to cross that here for the bulls and to cross that here for the bears. And bears means to cross 17,500. And for bulls, almost 22k. So I would say bears have a better option than bulls at the moment, because bulls need a lot of money just to cross that. So at the moment, doesn't look great. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So Bitfenix spot. Bitfenix, wow, a big wall with 222 bitcoins at 18,320, while also here limiting the way up at 21k. That's it. You never have seen such a big walls at Bitfenix. Look there. That's really strange to see such big liquidity related to Bitfenix. But someone is expecting something and they want to buy there, it seems. FTX perp. Look there. They even reinforced 20,800. And to the long side, so just to long, it will be at 16k or below 14k. But look that. Usually they do exactly the opposite to push up the price. They just want to push down the price. They are really just, you know, I don't know what exactly they are doing, but this here looks extremely bearish in my opinion. Doesn't mean we can't go up, because I guess they want to trigger all these short positions. Kraken limiting the way down at 18, reinforcing at 21. That's it. BitMEX, nothing. Binance futures, looking very similar to FTX. Even they removed all these long orders, short orders here, but look that. And also here to the downside, and this here, that's also crazy. They are shorting, by the way. That's just crazy. Bitfenix perp, nothing. Also here, look what they are doing. Look there. Wow. Shorting. They are shorting here. Kraken futures. Shorting. Crazy. And finally FTX spot. And FTX spot is limiting the way up at 20,800. That's not new. And that's it. Also here reinforced at 15k with 364 bitcoins. Also something, it's I don't know, but yeah, you can see what they are doing. So also just selling more than buying. Bulls are gone. They are not here anymore. That's it. It's crazy, isn't it? That's it.